and I, it would be over and I wouldn't have to worry about school. I wouldn't have to worry about rent. I wouldn't have to worry about my mom bailing me out every other time. But I didn't. I did not jump. Crossed and I went to the other side. And I took a job and I went to town. I met my friend. And I remember meeting her. And she's a lovely friend. I remember the story. I sat her down in a restaurant in town. I had not eaten all day. I was so broke. I had not eaten all day and made our orders. And she sat me down and I told her what was eating me up. And I remember her telling me that she's been waiting for us to have a similar sit down because she has a couple of things that she needs, things I should work on. And for about 30 minutes, my friend, my close friend, who I love, told me of how shitty my salvation was and that I needed to dump God and that I should go back to drinking, I should go back to smoking weed, I should go back to the person I was before I met God. And I cried, and I cried, and I cried, and I was broken. And I remember going home telling God, oh wait, I waited for the food. I was so hungry, I could not live without the food. I was so hungry, man, I was hungry. I had to wait for the food. I remember going home and thinking about my friend. And I knew it was from a good place. I knew it was from a place of love. She was concerned. She was genuinely concerned about me. But I remember telling God, man, this is where we are at. Unajaibisha, man. Imagine, people are sitting me down to tell me that my worship is not worthy and it's getting to a ceiling and it's doing nothing for me. My worship? Damn. I went to bed that night and the next morning I told God, I'm not leaving this place. If it takes me a month, if it takes me a year, I'm not leaving this place until you do something for me. And I stayed in the house the next morning and I put worship songs and I prayed and I prayed. I'm not a big prayer. I've not been in salvation for 20 years. So I got exhausted by about 11. My phone was off. I switched it on and immediately someone called me. See, I was a producer in 2017. I was making good money. I was a boss. Everyone I met, most of the people I met in town would call me Madam Producer. But that day I got a call and the job I was being offered was to sell lines. To sell lines in the streets. I was being asked to sell lines, like a line, 07, that one, in the streets. I couldn't imagine myself. I could not imagine myself selling a line. So I asked how much money it was, how much I'd be making, and it made so much financial sense. But I broke down and I asked God, man, I was a producer. What do you mean, sell lines? And I just realized that I was not humble enough. I needed to be humble enough to start from somewhere. You see, it's not about what you're doing. It's really not about what you're doing. If I could be humble enough to sell the lines, then things would start working out for me. Maybe I could pay my rent. Maybe I could afford more food so that I don't have to sit down and listen to people bringing me down. You know, I don't know. Maybe I should try that. So I went the next day and I started selling lines. But I remember I only sold lines for 7 days. I was called for a job interview. I was not sure I'd get it. I remember coming in and thinking, I don't think I'm the best person to get this job. And most probably I won't get it because there are other people who are more qualified than I was. But yeah, I did the interview and I got the job. And what I'm trying to say is, I'm not where I would love to be, and I've not, probably more people have gone through much more than I have. But like, whatever it is that you're going through, whatever it is that you're feeling, it's valid. It's valid to feel like you're down sometimes, even if it doesn't seem as big as what other people are going through. It's valid to feel like it's all coming down on you. But like, don't give up. Don't give up. There's a better day coming, and you can fight. Like, you can fight and you can be great again. You can be great. You are already great. It's just inside you. You just don't realize it. And whatever it is that happens, you can fight it. This is my end year review. I feel like this year has been hard. It has been hard on so many of us. So many people have taken their lives. So many young people have taken their lives. They jumped off that bridge. But me and you, are still here. Me and you are still fighting. Me and you are great. Doesn't matter if it doesn't look like it today, but you are great and can do great things.